Surviving with Science, and I want to take this episode to talk about something that is absolutely essential for life, and that is water. We probably take water for granted because it's readily available to us, but if you ever find yourself in a situation where it's not, you're going to have to come up with ways of getting fresh water. Alright, one of the ways that if you have water, and that could be from a stream, pond, you can't drink that water. It's not safe to drink that. But a simple thing you can do is boil that water. So, boiling water, that heat will kill any impurities, any microorganisms in that water. Now you gotta understand, there's living cells in a lot of this water that sometimes people will drink. And the only safe way to kill any microorganisms is to get that to a hot enough temperature. And fortunately for us, 212 degrees Fahrenheit will do that. I'm gonna also try a new fire starting method. And that comes by using this striker. And the nice thing about this, I think one side is flint, you got another chemical on the other side, is that you don't have to worry about it. If it does get wet, it'll dry out pretty fast. So I'm gonna give it a try. You can see how this goes. Didn't really read the directions. I am a man, of course. Why do you need directions? But I knew that you need to scrape one side and then strike the other, and I wasn't sure which way it was. You can see I'm really good at this. That's what we want. Let's see if I can get this fire going now. Water only gets to boiling point, 100 degrees Celsius, or 212 Fahrenheit, and it doesn't get any hotter than that. So 212 degrees is not going to burn this paper. So you can actually boil water in a paper cup, and I'm going to give that a try. This set up, and we can get that to boil. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off and let it run for a while. Now, one thing you'll see here is the cup will burn around the edge, but wherever there's water, it's not going to burn. So we'll give it some more time, see what happens. Actually, not bad. Yeah, just kidding about that. I didn't really drink this water, but in a survival situation, I might have. But you can see the cup was burned. It kind of turned discolored, so it's a little iffy. But we certainly have boiling water in a paper cup, and I guess plastic would work too, maybe even better. But there you go. You got to have water. Another thing that you can try, and I'm going to try this again today, is to make a solar still. And a still is something where you evaporate water, or you evaporate anything, and you collect that distilled precipitation. And so a solar still uses the power of the sun, and it attempts to collect water that the sun evaporates. And it's a pretty simple process. I'm going to show you how that works, and it just involves digging a hole and maybe salvaging some plastic, and clear plastic is going to be better. So if you could find those somewhere, you can make a solar still, and that, my friends, might save your life. And what you do is you dig a hole, and there's plenty of moisture in the ground. And if you can find a piece of plastic, you know, good and bad to this, I guess, there's trash everywhere. And if you can find a big enough piece of plastic, I think I'm gonna cut this and put this across. And what I wanna do is, I wanna put this cup down in, okay? And put this back on there. And we want to put a rock right in the center and let that, hopefully what'll happen is when the sunlight comes in, it'll lift that moisture up, hit the plastic, and it'll funnel its way back down and drip into the cup. And evaporated water is pure water, and you can drink that. The beauty of this could be done with salt water, and you can't boil salt water. All you get is boiling salt water. But it does kill any bacteria in it. This, the science behind this is that only pure water evaporates. Any impurities get left behind, any salt gets left behind, so moisture in the air is pure. And you can drink rainwater, of course. It's not the cleanest these days with pollution in the air that can mix in, but you could survive on it. So here we have the solar still, and you can see there's drops of water that are forming on this. And if I could show you here, they are they're underneath. They're not on the surface. So that's water it's collecting, and I want to check the cup inside to see if we've had much drip and drop into the cup below. The still seems to be working pretty well. I don't know how well you can see it, but just started to get a little coating in the bottom of that cup. And I'm gonna let this run all day and see if we can get a full cup of water. But you know, it's worth a shot. And so many times survival is about trying different things, seeing what resources you have, making things work. And a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of science can help you out, and I hope you guys realize that. All right, I'll talk to you later.